That vision board has changed my life. Everything I put on my vision board, I get. Everything. Now, you have to understand something. It's not going to come when you want it to come. It comes at an appointed time.
You have a line on there about looking in the mirror.
So when I was writing that, I was in a room that I had rented off of Craigslist, and I had trouble like finishing the rap. So I was like walking around my room, and I was like, unhappy. But I was like, I knew that this wasn't me. Like it was just like it was a phase. So I was looking in the mirror. I mean, it sounds hella corny, but like I was looking in the mirror and I was like, looking in the mirror, I thank God for what I'm about to be. Like, you're not gonna always be this. Like, be thankful for what's to come. Like, cause like people talk about state of mind, law of attraction. So I was like, you need to change your mindset. So I was trying to like speak things into existence, which I did.
Kendrick talks a lot about looking into the mirror and like on a daily basis, like just kind of like just looking into yourself and just figuring out like where you want to do. So when I saw that, I immediately kind of thought of like what he talks.
Super real. I think that what you put out and what you focus your attention on is what expands, for sure. If I want something, it can happen. Like it's absolutely possible, and to never act like it's not. And I think in a way that's kind of manifestation. It's like you think about it like it's already there, and it is.
Best footballer in the world right now. I think so, yes. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that, because I think we have to thinking we are the best in our area. So in my area, I think I'm the best.
Female Artist of the Year. Best collaboration, of course, Savage, Megan Thee Stallion, featuring Beyonce. Hip Hop Song of the Year with Savage. Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Best Music Video. And of course, favorite music video choreography. That's 5. That's 6, 7, 6. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people in this industry are finding a way to work with you. And they must, I mean, I got 5 years.
A nice person or whatever.
Well, of course you're very talented, but 5 years ago, had you known that would be happening today?
I manifested this life.
You
I
did?
said I was gonna be this girl, and I am that girl.
Absolutely.
So this is what happened. Like prayer and work ethic, that's what happened. You made Megan Thee Stallion.
So it pays off.
Yeah, hard work really pays off, and a lot of prayer. If you know me, you have to know that ever since I was little, I was like, you know what? One day, I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna be like the rap Beyonce.
I believe in duality in life, the yin, the yang, the option, the free will to see something in 2 ways. And it's up to us to have that perspective.
Yep.
It's choosing to start to see in a different way. And then that rewires your brain, which is the most important part of your whole body.
Which you can do, by the way, and that is lesson number 1 when you think you can't get past it, is the brain can be rewired and you can mold it.
It's malleable.
It is.
So I haven't said, oh, 2020 is the worst year, because that's not a good spell to cast.
Yeah, let's bookmark this in a different way.
I found my smile, but I'm not stupid enough to think that, it's going to stay this way forever if I don't keep doing the work.
You knew how to write ourselves out of that. We wrote what we lived and we wrote what became a reality. I had a song called Doggyland that was about peace, love, living, no death, no diseases. Because my pen was trying to write life. I was writing about me being a grandfather, me having a long life, and I'm still here.
Damn, it's crazy.
A big proponent of vision boards.
Yes, like a true millennial. Absolutely.
We know some people that do vision boards. I'm not entirely sure if I understand even what a vision board is.
Okay, a vision board is your goals visually represented on a board, but very specifically. So you're not just saying like,
not words.
I want to travel. But where do you want to travel to? So on my vision board, I have very specific things. My vision board is actually in my shower, crafts DIY.
So because we are very big on like speaking things into existence here on the show. We've got a really good track record.
Yeah.
Really?
So what is on your vision board?
What's on your vision board?
What I say will come true.
Correct.
Yes.
Ryan Gosling?
And so it shall be.
Is it true that
that you and Nicki Minaj manifested that you were gonna have babies
I
together?
think so. This day that we shot this video, we talked about like how we wanted to have babies. And then she got pregnant like right before I did. And I was like, we manifested it. We knew we were gonna have babies.
Oh, wow.
And there's like a big giant blue teddy bear in my house. That's for Riley from her. And I'm like, nobody touch this teddy bear. Right. This is from Nicki Minaj.
It's always important for me to think about the roles that I'll be playing or the messages that I put in my music. I want people to feel empowered.
So is that something that you find those projects are coming to you, or are you seeking them out? Or
I think it's the universe. I'm a firm believer in what you put out in the universe is what you get in return. And I put that energy out there, and I feel like that's what always comes back. So it's not been too difficult looking for roles or thinking of concepts for songs that are like that.
Awesome.
I did manifest being successful. I would always like be on Google as a kid and shit, looking up how to be rich and shit, and like careers that pay the most. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make a lot of money, but I just love music. So I guess that's how it just fell into place.
You might think that I chose my second theme, the importance of imagination, because of the part it played in rebuilding my life, but that is not wholly so. Imagination is not only the uniquely human capacity to envision that which is not, and therefore the fount of all invention and innovation. In its arguably most transformative and revelatory capacity, it is the power that enables us to empathize with humans whose experiences we have never shared. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. That is an astonishing statement, and yet proven 1,000 times every day of our lives. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves.
I've learned so much about myself, like learning how to like handle my emotions and my thoughts and just like, I don't know, really knowing myself and like knowing what I want and like, you know, how sometimes like what gets in the way of what I want, which is, you know, for everybody, I feel like it's kind of themselves.
What's the one thing that stresses you out the most?
I think for me, which is something that I'm really, really working on, and I've been really outspoken about like anxiety and whatever. I think it's that, and I feel like I've realized, especially in the last couple months, I've taken a big journey in realizing that that's totally, like the brain can change, and you can really work to improve that. And I feel like I'm really working on changing that, and I see a huge difference, which is actually something that I want to be more outspoken about, because I know a lot of my fans struggle with issues like that. But I think like training of the mind is like the most important thing, because that's what you have for the rest of your life, you know?
Say in your documentary, you speak things into existence. On our show, that's what we've always said. We believe if you say it, it happens.
Yeah.
And
well, you can't just say it and then just like hope for the best.
Is it not that simple?
Well, I think you say it and then you continue working at the pace you're working, and eventually it will happen. But all the things like, even, you know, working with Eminem, for instance, I remember I did an album with Rick Rubin, and he just made songs for Eminem, and we were on, he was doing Saturday Night Live with him, and he was like, do you want to meet Eminem? And I was like, not really, because I want to meet him when he wants to meet me. And in my
answer, by the way.
But in my mind, I was like, that will happen one day if I just keep doing this. And then the day happened, and I was so glad that I didn't just get a picture with him and then that was that. I'm so glad that we met on a music level.
it came at the right time.
Totally.
Things happen when they're supposed to.